here we are again, cover another one of Jason's picks. This one we just got in today, actually.
Yeah, new one. Thanks for telling us, Jason. Thanks for getting back to us finally. Glad that you're still watching or listening. Excuse me.
Yeah, and I figured since this one's Halloween themed, might as well get it out there quick.
It's as people say, Spooktober right now.
Yeah. You and I've been going hard, watching tons and tons of horror films. I mean, just going crazy.
Yeah. What have you done?
Oh, a bunch. Yesterday I watched the original The Mummy, and then I watched the first remake with it. I even watched Last House on the Left, which is not a film that you normally watch.
Interesting.
But a podcast of mine was covering it, so I was like, okay, I guess I'll suck it up and watch that thing again.
Fair enough.
But, yeah, a bunch of other ones, but I can't remember what they all are right now.
Keep forgetting that Halloween's the end of this month, but...
Yeah.
Maybe get more into it as the holiday approaches.
Yeah, I get pumped every October. I made a list of 40 horror movies that I'm going to try to pack in, but good luck to me.
Yeah, good luck to you.
But, you know, but anyway, now we have this episode here, kind of Halloween themed. I guess not even kind of, it's set at Halloween.
I don't even know if they say Halloween in this. I think they might, but they said All Hallows Eve, they said Grundy Night, but I never heard, I could be wrong, but I don't remember hearing Halloween ever spoken.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to listen for it this time.
Yeah. While also commentating and not getting distracted and letting dead air.
Lots of,
Dead air.
Try to avoid that these days.
No dead air, anyway.
But yeah, I guess we've got our copy off YouTube here. I'm not sure if the Blu-rays or DVDs do the same stupid thing that my Blu-ray for Justice League does, but...
I'd hope not, because that's dumb. I know Arrow doesn't do that with...
That's good.
With their episodes, and I assume Smallville doesn't do that, where it's just like...
No.
Exactly. So why the animated stuff, it's beyond me. I don't even know if the new Blu-rays of Batman the Animated Series and Batman Beyond, I don't know if those do the same thing. I hope not.
Yeah.
I don't think they do, but
yeah, I got a timestamp 0 here. Get ready to press play in 3, 2, 1, play. Oops. Forgot to turn that down.
Whoops.
Here we go. Some jack-o'-lanterns here. Gonna make a jack-o'-lantern.
That's a Spider-Man villain, I believe.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right. Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think that kid on this left here? Who do you think he's supposed to be?
I don't know.
With a plunger on his head? I mean...
That's kind of surprising that's the door knocker at Wayne Manor.
Oh,
that's not Wayne Manor. I forgot that's later when we go there.
That ain't no Captain Underpants costume, I know that for a fact.
Now, does this sound like it's the same voice?
Oh, actress? It is the same voice.
Yeah. Yeah, some old mean grannies.
We don't know.
Is that guy
That's
again?
Jason M.
Yeah, Marsden.
Yeah, Marsden.
I wasn't sure until we were watching it with you, and I was like, wait a minute.
No, that was him. I think he played Firefly in this series as well. And I had done a few other voices here and there.
I watched an episode of Gotham today, and they mentioned Firefly. My first ever episode of Gotham.
Wait, Gotham?
Gotham, yeah.
What for?
Because I'm actually kind of a fan of Solomon Grundy, and I heard that he was in Gotham.
Oh boy!
And so I watched his premiere episode. It was a good episode.
What season was that? It's got to be at least one of the later seasons.
Oh, did I write it down? I hope I wrote it down here.
With these two ladies, I believe they're just episode. This is their only episode they're in, I believe.
Oh yeah, I think so. I think it was season 4.
Okay, so yeah, I stopped after episode 7 of season 1.
Oh wow, I didn't know that you watched any of it.
I did. I initially watched the first, 7 episodes, but the quality of writing was some of the poorest I've ever seen.
Wow.
Ever.
Wow.
It's not. It was poorly written show.
That's sad.
At least in my opinion. Excuse me.
I thought the Solomon Grundy stuff was decent.
I've heard there's some okay writing that comes from it, but unfortunately, I believe that one of the showrunners for that is Kurtzman.
Oh, God, that hack.
Either Orsi or Kurtzman are in there. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure they're involved, and I try to stay as far away from that stuff as I can.
Here comes Grundy.
I feel as though that glass that was, not the glass, but the cups that were shattered a little too much into itty-bitty little pieces. I mean, yes, if they're antiques, I could be wrong.
And you said you watched this show here, right?
I did, because this was on the WB, now the CW, excuse me, back in the day.
Yep.
back in the day, and I think I watched some stuff. I remember having a slight crush for Batgirl.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like a preteen, and she was a preteen, so I was like, I also have a thing for redheads, so she had red hairs. But anyway.
Yeah, I actually don't mind the music to this opening, but
yeah,
the visuals, it feels a little bit silly to me.
Yep.
Now, I knew this show was on, and I'd occasionally see it, but it wasn't a show that I ever went out of my way to watch or pay attention to. I'm not sure why.
I think it was Teletoon that aired this as well. Could be wrong on that.
Yeah, for whatever reason, at a certain age, I just stopped watching the DC animated stuff completely.
That's fair.
I'm not sure why. Maybe I was just watching a certain show that I didn't like, and it put me off. I'm not sure.
You don't like this part,
I hate
though.
that. Yeah, the Batman at the end.
And
I didn't mind the logo.
This theme song is made by The Edge. No, not the wrestler, but just the band The Edge. So I'll go look them up at some point, hopefully.
What was I going to say? I didn't realize that Sean Pertwee was the one playing Alfred in Gotham.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and Sean Pertwee, the son of the Third Doctor.
I do know
Doctor.
that. That's pretty cool, man. I stopped saying that. What other stuff has he been in?
I know he was in Event Horizon.
Oh, nice.
And, I'm not too sure. I guess I could look it up, but maybe not.
The theme song to this, by the way, reminds me of the theme song from Mission Impossible 2, played by...
Oh, that's lame.
The band, Batman. Played by the band, Fred Durst's band, whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah. I vaguely remember the theme to that one.
God dang. Limp Bizkit, Limp Bizkit.
Oh, Limp Bizkit.
If you only listen to the instrumental version without the lyrics, it actually is a really good cover.
Yeah, calling it Grundy's Night already.
See, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, but I was going to say Sam Liu there. Yeah, huge director.
Huge director.
Yeah, definitely going to be seeing a lot more of him with the animated films.
Now, re-listening to this or whatnot, actually recognizing, as the trope goes, retroactive recognition,
Mm-hmm.
Alfred. I didn't know this was him, but it is... For those who know, it's Senator Stephen Armstrong or Celebrimbor. If anybody knows that. That is Alistair Duncan.
Yeah, what's that from?
So, the first one, Senator Stephen Armstrong, is from the game Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
Oh, okay.
Spoiler, he's the final boss of that game, and he is hard. He is a hard guy to beat, let's put it that way.
I think I have one of those games.
Yes, I gave it to you. Remember?
Hmm.
Because I bought another copy because it had the actual score of the game.
No, that's fair.
Celebrimbor, is the man or the elf, that created the 9 rings.
Oh wow!
Or at least all the rings, in J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay.
He, I believe, is mentioned either in the main books or in the Silmarillion.
Hmm.
And he was in a game called Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor and a sequel, Middle-earth: Shadow of War.
Oh, yeah, I saw that he was in those.
Yes, and he plays Celebrimbor, and he does a fantastic job. But it is kind of jarring to see him as Senator Stephen Armstrong and then this
that's fair.
serious / mad elf.
Yeah, I really want to play those games. I'm not sure why I haven't yet. I used to love the Lord of the Rings games.
A very different type of Lord of the Rings. It's actually got the Arkham system in it, so...
Oh, is it more stealth-oriented?
There's some stealth elements. Actually, there's a heavy emphasis on stealth.
Oh, here comes Grundy again.
But...
Whoa.
But there's a lot of action in there. Grundy must announce his actions to the audience and to Batman. Now, some stuff with Grundy. I don't know how much...
about this design here?
I don't mind it a bit. I don't know why. Usually Grundy's a big chunky boy, and he's also... Well, I don't know if any of Jason's episodes have him in there.
No.
I don't think so. I mean, we might just...
But he's really fun in Injustice for All.
Yes, really he was.
Fury, I think he was in as well.
I believe so, yes.
It's another... I'm pretty sure that's the other one where they show up. But yeah, Grundy's so fun in the Justice League show.
So tell me more about why you like Grundy. Is it just the fact.
Well, sometimes he can be played as pretty creepy.
Yes,
but he also works as just kind of a funny, dumb villain.
I prefer the creepy undead creature rather than big stupid muscle. And that's what I think we've been doing more.
That's fair.
With, I'd say, in recent years.
Yeah, I think he can play. If I show you that Super Friends episode, he plays kind of.
Oh, he's also in that. That's a spoiler. I didn't know that.
Grundy. Okay. That's such a weird delivery.
Now let's also go over the. I'm going to be remiss if we miss this. I mean, we have plenty of other opportunity to do it, but let's go over the nursery rhyme as well.
Oh yeah, here I'll let you read it out there.
All right, thank you. Poem. Is it a poem or is it a nursery rhyme? I thought it was.
I think it's a nursery rhyme. Okay. Yeah, but that's just a short version.
Solomon Grundy. It's not the full thing. Solomon Grundy. Born on a Monday, christened on Tuesday, married on Wednesday, took ill on Thursday, that's right, grew worse on Friday, died on Saturday, buried on Sunday. That was the end of Solomon Grundy.
Yeah, and they introduced that Solomon Grundy's name in Gotham from these hillbillies singing a song about it. And he comes up and he's like, Solomon Grundy?
Yeah.
Again, I thought all the Grundy stuff worked in that episode, but...
Yeah, of course.
I didn't realize that Ra's al Ghul was played by Bashir from DS9.
Oh, really?
I was shocked to see him in there. I was like, hey, okay. I love that guy.
I know he was in there from Cap and Eric's reviews. They're insane reviews.
Oh, I'm curious to check those out.
You gotta check those out. There's one that has them giggling to death when Poison Ivy is reintroduced, let's put it that way. And
is Ivy any good, or...?
Well, this is weird. So their Ivy, from what I remember, starts off as a kid, and then a few seasons later, I think in 5 or whenever it was, she goes through puberty and gets very, looks like a woman basically. And I feel like a woman.
I'll just say I like that little hidden thing under the clock there.
I'm surprised it doesn't say 1047, which is the time his parents died.
I always love that element of Wayne Manor, all the little secret passageways.
Yes,
or little things like
that's pretty cool. Although this one leads from the Batcave via fireman's pole, whereas in the animated series, it's just a stairwell.
Yeah.
But I guess it is perhaps poking fun back to the 60s show.
Oh yeah, and here's Grundy's origin here.
At least from the Batman.
Yeah,
now,
from
the origin... at least when he's introduced in the DC universe, or not DC universe, but whenever I guess Detective Comics it was.
I think it was Action Comics.
Was it Action Comics? Yeah, I guess so. He was initially I think I said this before, but he was a Green Lantern villain, or at least Alan Scott, the Green Lantern of the day, back in the 40s, fought him in a swamp setting. But it was also I think it was Gotham, if I recall. And the reason I think they fought is because Grundy was another one of those because the the ring back in the day had a fatal weakness to wood. And I think yellow still was there as well. That was still a big. There was a big problem. There was a problem there, perhaps.
I didn't really look at the Batcave before, but this doesn't really look very impressive.
I mean,
at least this section of it.
It's the aughts Batcave. What do you expect?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, you're not going to have the T-Rex in there, the giant penny.
Come on, we need all that.
We
need all that stuff.
The Shrine of Jason Todd. Well, this is before any Robbins, so...
Oh yeah, did you say you knew who the Batman is here?
Yes!
Or voice, I should say.
Not Ricky, but his last name's Romano. Or Romeo? Romero.
Yeah, Reno Romero.
And I believe he's from the Great White North, if I recall.
I think that's correct, yeah.
But what I also know him from is there was a limited series, Spaceballs, the animated series.
Yes, he played
where he played Lone Star.
Oh, that's so bizarre.
That's where I know him from.
Yeah, he also had a central role in the Godzilla series, animated series.
So he was the voice for Matthew Broderick's character, eh?
No, I think that's the one.
Okay, I recently watched a video based off of that, or of somebody talking about that.
And he also had a long history playing Spider-Man. He was the Spider-Man Unlimited.
Spider-Man Limit. That was the 90s.
Yep.
Like 90s to aughts, one before new animated series.
Yeah, I think it started in 99.
So, animated series ends whenever, 90s some point, and then they bring out Unlimited. And after that comes new animators. No, new animated series, and then after that is Spectacular.
Oh, okay. Oh, I forget.
Then after that is Ultimate Spider-Man, and after that is just Marvel's Spider-Man.
Which one was the first CGI one that they did?
That was the new animated version, animated series, excuse me, with Patrick Harris voicing Peter.
I remember not really liking that one. Oh, he also, because we mentioned this previously, was in Extreme Ghostbusters.
Oh, who was he?
Oh, I didn't write down the name.
Okay,
but
yeah, I don't know if I don't know if he was one of the kids in that. Not kids, but you know.
Yeah, I think he was.
Ghostbusters. Probably.
Yeah, one of the new generation. Yeah,
I can see that. What I know him mostly from is he's the man who does Mazda commercials up here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I always hear that voice and I'm like, hey, it's Lodestar and Batman.
Oh, did you watch the Spaceballs series?
Yes, I did. Back in 09, when I found out about it, I was like, oh man, because that was when I first watched Spaceballs. Not first watched, but like, you know, was first introducing Spaceballs to all my friends, and it became like our cult movie.
That's awesome
to talk about. Yeah, it was great back in the day.
How's the series? Was it any good?
No. It reminds me ultimately when I started watching Archer, I'm like, oh wow, it's a similar art style in a way to that, like, you know, C-Labs 2021 art style. Uh-huh. Oh man, we should probably do an episode of that next year.
That'd be great. I haven't seen that show.
Next year only, though. Maybe we can do that.
Here we go. Here's the reveal. We have
It's Clayface. Enter the Clayface.
Yeah, sorry if this is just a little bit more like talking around the episode, but...
Hey, no dead air, let's put it that way. Now, if I recall, this Clayface is similar to, I think, the Clayface from the animated series where it was a cop.
Oh, okay.
I'm probably not thinking it right, but...
I do actually really like the design for their Clayface here, when we see him in his proper form.
Yeah, it's not the chunky, like Grundy, it's not the chunky Clayface that we have nowadays a bit.
Yeah, when I think of regular Clayface, I think of, like, you know, like Pizza the Hut, where he's just like this glob man.
Also, Pizza Hut is not in Spaceballs, the animated series.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. But of course, they have the obvious joke of what kind of currency is in Spaceballs? Starbucks.
Oh, man. Well...
Now, this little sequence here with finding Clayface in a wax museum, do you think they use it to its full extent?
I think they get a lot of references in there. That kind of looks like something out of Dragon Ball Z there.
I thought it was a luchador.
Oh, yeah, could have... Oh, that looked like Mummy there.
Dracula. No.
I don't know if we'll... from the Black Lagoon here.
Ever watch...
There he is.
Yeah, there he is. I don't know if we'll ever watch Batman vs. Dracula.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's this Batman, right?
This is this Batman, yes. I remember watching that at some point a few years ago.
Yeah, so it's a nice way to get some horror iconography in here.
If little.
Yeah, a little, but...
Let's see, what else did I want to go through? Any other notes you have on there, if I may ask?
Oh, yeah. I haven't even been looking at them, really.
Yeah. Because I have stuff to talk about as well. But... here's his final form, basically.
Yeah, which looks pretty cool.
He looks like, actually, interesting, I don't know if I saw an episode of him in the day, but he looks like Ghost Freak from Ben 10. The first version before he escapes the Omnitrix, for anybody who gets that reference. With legs, of course.
Oh, he left a little leg behind.
Yeah, I think that's a little smart.
Yeah.
A
Batman trailer. Yeah.
Giant chameleon in the background.
I like the way Batman's cape, like, flails out that way.
Yeah, they got the animation...
What do you think about the design for him?
They're going with short ears this time instead of long ears.
Yeah, he looks a little more Catwoman-like.
Interesting.
Something about he's got more of like a narrow face. I don't know.
That's interesting.
I'm not sure if I'm fully sold on the look, but
yeah, one YouTuber put it as this is pretty cool.
Yeah, Clayface is awesome.
Was he also in? No, he's not. He's in the Grodd team. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll see him if we ever do those episodes.
Oh, like Justice League?
Yeah.
Or
spoilers.
Unlimited or the?
No, I think No, I think it's one of the season finales of it. Either season 1 or 2. I don't remember which one. Yeah, it's before Unlimited. I know that for a fact.
I think the episode I watched today was called Legends. Do you know that one? Justice League.
Is that the one where they go back in time, or is it a parallel universe? It's
kind of back in time, kind of parallel universe, where they meet like the Justice Guild. They were called.
It's the Justice Society of America episode. That's right. I'd be remiss to say, by the way, I believe it was this series that had an embargo that kept Batman from being in a lot of the Justice League episodes.
Oh, okay.
I think.
What series was going on right now for Justice League? Was it Young Justice? Or?
No, that doesn't come until 2010.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this is probably... And also, Teen Titans is going on this time as well.
Oh, yeah. Which I actually watched more of.
You know, there's fans will try and merge the two together.
Oh, really?
Yeah, try to explain that, that's the Dick Grayson from... That's Dick Grayson from the animated series and whatnot.
There he goes.
Oh, I had a stupid one-liner. I don't even remember. You've been melted? No. Yeah, I don't think.
Whoa!
I don't think Halloween was ever. I don't think Halloween was ever mentioned.
No, I don't think so.
Weird. I didn't know Halloween was trademarked. You know, look at that. It's not even a. It's not even an eclipse tonight. Oh yeah, and the other thing of.
Do you know if Grundy ever really appears?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. And with, what do you think of how Batman doesn't believe that Grundy exists?
I can't really judge because I don't know if he's encountered any supernatural beings yet in this series. This is the second series, episode 11. So
season, by the way.
Did I say series?
You said series.
Sorry, it's my Doctor Who.
That's totally fair. But in general, for Batman not believing in superstition, and supernatural beings. Oh wait, The Edge. Yeah. Wait, is it actually just The Edge?
Yeah, I think it just said The Edge.
Oh wow, just The Edge of U2?
Yeah, and
I didn't think. Oh wow, okay.
Since I mentioned his name there, Thomas Case did all the incidental music.
Yep.
I wasn't really a fan of his.
I didn't find it interesting either.
No, yeah.
Is that really The Edge?
Come on, The Edge. What are you doing that voice?
Okay, never mind. I thought it was... Okay, well, I'm dumb.
Yeah, so I'll just say I enjoyed the episode. I liked their Clayface, although I was a little disappointed that there was no Solomon Grundy.
There's no actual Solomon Grundy. And again, anything left of your notes?
I didn't actually write very many notes for this. Cause
okay, I mean, fair enough.
Yeah. No, that's about it. I wrote some stuff on Grundy's origin, but I don't think we need to go into that too much.
Fair enough. We're done for now. Yeah, happy Halloween to all those this year. We'll see how that works with a pandemic.
Yeah, it's going to be weird. Oh, but did you say anything, since we kind of talked around it?
I thought it was okay. As I think I forgot to mention, as one YouTuber put it, this series has more martial arts than it does detective work. And I guess there was some detective stuff, but apparently, and if I remember correctly, it was just mostly him fighting goons, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah, since you watched it, do you know if it has more of a horror tone to it, or was
No, it actually gets more lighthearted as the seasons go on. They changed the whole beginning theme song to a much more 60s bombastic theme, I'd say. I don't know why, but teach their own, of course.
Yeah, because I was kind of like, this horror theme, this seems kind of interesting. I might want to check this show out more, but if not,
it's only there for I think the first 2 seasons. This has 5 seasons, I believe, and like I said, the end of by season 5, they're just bringing in Justice League and doing that.
Oh, okay.
And it's fair enough. It's what you got to do and whatnot.
Well,
so I thought it was okay. As for Grundy, it's wasn't really Grundy, and
and I didn't love the Grundy design either.
Not my biggest thing, but whatever. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it.
If you have any other examples of the show that you want to send our way, I mean, I'm always curious to check these shows out.
Not just to Jason, but to anybody here.
Yeah, anybody. Yeah,
make me eat my words, please.
Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to mention in my notes here. What do you think of the all the transition just being bats.
Oh yeah, all the cutaways being not cutaways, but what do you call it? Cuts, yeah, being bats. Yeah, that was a big thing this was doing. I remember.
Yeah, I just thought they maybe went a little bit too much for them. It seemed
That's
like it just
fair.
kept coming. But yeah, I mostly enjoyed the episode. I wasn't hugely impressed as an example of a series I've never seen. But...
Yeah. Doesn't mean we won't go back to it if somebody requests, but we're not going to go out of our way as far as somewhere of finding an episode like, oh, I should make him watch this and do it.
Unlike with Justice League, I certainly won't be going through the whole series.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, anyway, tune in next time, guys. We'll be covering more Justice League and other DC projects in the future.
Later, buds. Oh yeah, did you see my trailer for Gangs of London?
I did see it, but not when you sent it. I saw it some other time.
Yeah,
but it did look cool. I definitely want to see that.
Yep. Started the Steve Englehart run on Justice League. When was that, by the way?
When was his run?
Yeah, when was his run from? Probably at least either in the 70s or...
Yeah, I think it was 77 maybe when it started.
Okay, so pre-Crisis, got it.
Yeah.
So started reading Steve Englehart's run on Justice League because it was brief.
On
your, I assume on your iPad there,
yeah.
Or your pad, excuse me.
Yeah, 12 issues.
And saw this funny exchange. Old Green Arrow putting his foot in his mouth. Not literally, just, let's put it here. Come on, I gotta be able to see this.
Yeah, if you can't, I got it right over here.
I don't got it. No, sorry. I mean, I'm looking at the panels.
Yeah, you kind of have to zoom in, but here.
Who's that? So there's Green Arrow on the right. There's Hawkman on the next to him. I think that's Aquaman, and then on either his or Hawkman's shoulders is the Atom, and then there's Barry and Green Lantern's over there.
The bottom. Yeah, okay. That one I don't care about.
Okay, so we'll do our best, Senor Presidente. I can help melt the ice Superman power ring style. I don't know who that is between GL and Flash. Super Seed will add to that. And you and I can make canals to carry the water to the seas, Superman. The rest of us will handle rescue work, and the ladies can tend to the wounded. What? What's wrong? Oh, there's Elongated Man. Why is he wearing red? He's usually... Yeah, what the f***? He usually wears purple. Whatever, anyway. Come on, Diana, let's bring him the wounded. Right with you, Diana. Why is that hard to read? It's, as I've always said, Green Arrow's vaulted social conscious ends where his mouth begins. Go lay an egg, bird.
I love when they say, let's go bring him the thing, you look at his little picture down there. Yeah. He's like,
Yeah, that right there. What a goof.
Yeah.
What an absolute ultra maroon.
Yeah, the Elongated Man. I was like, I don't know if I know that dude.
Who's sorry?
The Elongated Man.
I know who the Elongated Man is. There's a funny Unlimited episode about the difference between him and Plastic Man. And really, all Elongated Man is more doing elasticity. Plastic Man is the human version of Martian Manhunter, where he can turn into objects and different shapes as well. So, yeah, it was bad. It was just more haze came in and.
Oh really? Smoky again?
Yeah, it was smoky again.
Wow.
I guess you didn't notice, eh?
Nope.
Yeah. Hopefully it cools down this week and there is a bit of precipitation to wash it away.
That'd be nice, definitely. I guess I thought it was just like lots of
fog.
Yeah, lots of fog.
No, it was a combination of that, but there was also legit smoke that came back from the south.
Mm.
And speaking of the south, the chief in charge, you heard he...
yeah.
Is it confirmed that he legit has it with his wife, or is that...
Yeah, well, case? As far as we know, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's lots of conspiracy theories that he's making it up.
As of course there is.
Yeah. People can't help themselves. Everything's a conspiracy these days.
You can see why I don't like to do research, because I don't know where that information comes from. But I should at least take a chance and at least believe in something.